Simple Life Prepper here. I'd like to welcome everybody and thank you for viewing the channel. Please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. So we are back with our second in our series of our emergency food, and we're going to be doing the creamy chicken flavored rice this time. So let's get started with the video. Again, we have our 48-hour emergency food supply, and it's for 4 persons. And it has 5 meal varieties, and we are on our second one. We already did our buttermilk pancakes, which were yummy, and now we are doing our creamy chicken flavored rice. Again, you see the calorie count and you see the directions right there on the package. It says it's for 8 servings, but it's really for 4 servings. But there are 2 packets in here, so you can do 2 individual packets and get 2 meals out of them still for the creamy chicken flavored rice. So we're going to bring our water to a boil, and once we do that, we're going to pour in our creamy chicken flavored rice, and make sure that you take out the oxygen absorber. I keep forgetting about that whenever I open the package, but take that out and throw it away, and it just keeps it fresh. Once you do that, whisk it together until it is all creamy. Make sure to get all the bubbles out of it, and make sure it's all mixed really well before you keep going, and lower your temperature on your burner down to medium so that it can cook, and let it simmer for 25 minutes so that it will get all thickened and cook up all nice and neat for you. So just keep stirring it and keeping it all from sticking to the sides of the pan, but it cooks up very nice. It was no trouble whatsoever. And I was really worried at first because I thought, oh, it's just really watery and creamy, but it turned out really good, and it did thicken up, and it really turned out really well. I added a can of chicken to the mixture just to add some protein to it because it's a little bit light on the protein. So I did add 1 can of chicken. And canned chicken is a good thing to have stocked up on and in your preps in case you need them. So I always keep canned chicken around, so just put in a can of that. And once it has simmered for 25 minutes, take it off the burner and let it sit for 5 minutes, and it will thicken up. And it did really thicken up really nicely. It really did. It really turned out good. A good consistency. I put a fork and a spoon on the table because I thought maybe we'd have to use a spoon, but it was nice and thick, and we ate it with a fork, so that was good. And it is just a little teeny bit on the bland side, but once I added salt and pepper to it, so another good thing to have in your preps, salt and pepper. So once I added a bunch of pepper and some salt to it, it really jazzed it up quite a bit, and then it was very delicious and very filling. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. It tasted fine. It was good texture. It was a good meal. It filled you up. And right here what you see is just half of what I made today, so we have another meal to eat of this in the coming days. So I refrigerated the rest of that, but it would make a meal for 4 people, no problem, out of this one package, and you would have another package to cook up for a second meal on a later date. So that's always nice to know. So anyway, again, it tasted really good, and it was just a wonderful meal. So that's our second in our meals of our emergency food supply kit, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be doing the other 3 meals that's in this kit. I'll be doing the the oatmeal. I'll be doing the oatmeal, the creamy potato soup, and the macaroni and cheese. So look forward to seeing those. Until next time, remember, keeping it simple is not the same as doing nothing.